Hello one and all, and welcome back to more Let's Play Pokemon Ranger Shadows of Almia. I am the Max of Few Trades, and in the last part we went through Hippowadon Temple, and we were able to accrue the yellow gem. However, unfortunately, Keith bumbled up the whole dang situation, and I was forced to give it away in order to save his life. Huge bummers all around. Hopefully we're going to be able to find a way to turn these things around and get that gem back. I don't know, just seems kind of likely, given the kind of story we're playing. But before I get myself involved with any of that mess, we've got some side quests to take care of. And judging by the location I'm currently at, I gotta be entirely honest with you, I'm worried. Very, very worried. Ranger, listen, hear me out. Okay. I caught this Amistar this morning, but it got away. And this kid fishing won't believe me.
Well. How the turntables...
Oh, sure. Tell me a better bedtime story. Amistar is a prehistoric Pokemon. How can one be around? I don't know. I've run across multiple Ammonites and other fossils. It's actually not that strange at all. It should be strange. This kid isn't wrong in that it shouldn't be possible, but for some reason it just inexplicably is. They went extinct ages ago. Okay, now I'm steamed, much like a ham! Listen, Ranger, can you take a boat out to the Sea of Wailord? Once you're there, take a dive and check that an Amistar really is down there. Alright. Can you do that for me? I suppose I can, sure. You'll make the dive? You're serious? Great. Then you can capture an Amistar. That'll put its data in your browser. That'll do nicely as evidence. Alright, well, the good news is I'm like 98% sure I know exactly where this Amistar is going to be. The horrifyingly awful news is the fact that if this is anything like the Lumineon situation, I am doomed, bro. Anyway, no, I don't want to go to Boyle Land. Which one of you guys will take me to the Wailord Sea? That's Haruba Village. Nope, then I guess it must be this guy. Yeah, stop talking to me, I don't care. It must be this guy. There we are, thank you. I swear, these sailors need to learn to take a god-dang hint every now and again. They don't seem to know what's what. It's like, I'm busy. I'm a ranger. I'm doing rangerly duties, don't you see? I don't got time to be mucking about with your nonsensical, piratey verbiage. It's not a terribly hard concept to grasp. Okay, but yeah, no, it's definitely gonna be that huge-ass rock that we gotta smash. Alright. That much is easily done, especially with our newly acquired, and you totally saw me do it, don't bother checking it or anything, Sharpedo! Haha! Okay, so, the question is, how get to? Okay, actually, theoretically, it shouldn't be too terribly difficult. I don't want to deal with a Tentacruel if it's all the same with you. Thank you. All right, yeah, no, it shouldn't be a problem because with Wailord just not here, yeah, I can just swim my way right on over to this here pipe. There we are. The rock shouldn't be too terribly far. In fact, it might. In fact, actually, potentially even, be right over there. And then there was a Starmie. Hi. Okay. Why? Why must I faceplant with the sea star? Why must this be an event that transpires? I know not. I understand nothing of the sort. Alright, well. The good news is, this ain't nothing. This ain't nothing, alright? You just get right out of my biz. Or if you'd like, you could also let me level up. I mean, I would accept that. Yeah, there you friggin' go. Alright, yeah, no, we take those. Alright, now... should just be able to head on over here, where there's a big old rock. Also, yeah, this is where the Ammonite are, so it would make sense that an Amistar would be chilling out over here. Dang, that shark didn't even tackle the thing. It bit the rock open. Damn, that's hardcore, bro. I mean, shark teeth can regrow, so still, but I mean, I remain impressed all the same. Anyway, hello, Lantern. Hello, Tentacruel. Hello, Starmie. Why must everything under the under the surface of the sea all want to attack me? Look, I've got places to be, I got Pokemon to meet, I got missions to clear. I don't want to be dealing with every last single aggro creature that's around these here parts, okay? Also, cool, there was a giant girder in the way. I really thought I was going to be able to get myself past that, but as it turns out, no, and I'm an absolute fool for even considering the notion. How dare I? What a fool I have been this day! Please stop getting up in my business! Ah! Stop it! Oh my god! They just keep showing up exactly where I want to be. Go away! Oh my god. Okay. Alright. Thank you. Is there perhaps... Okay, well, there's Amistar, alright. Here's a problem, though. There are no Mantines at all around here, even slightly. Cool. Alright. So now I gotta go and find one of those. Alright, theoretically, I almost slammed into that lantern. Oh, Lord. Alright, theoretically, it shouldn't be too difficult. Okay, alright, that does not help. Okay, but that does remind me of the topography, or whatever. See, I'll just, I'll go through this pipe, and then I head to the left, and there should be Mantine just kind of chilling there. Wait, or they could just be chilling right here. That's even better. I didn't have to go to the left. Huzzah! Okay. Also, I've become so stupidly powerful, I should be able to just... Yeah. That was less than a problem. Thank you kindly. Yes, give me all of the points. All of them! Alright. Not that it amounts to anything. It is a pittance. A drop in the bucket. But still, you take what you can get. Alright, now if we can just go ahead and attempt to avoid even more of these nefarious aquatic creatures that be trying to mess me up something fierce, then everything will be fine. Do not faceplant with the local fauna. Do not do this. For the love of God, do not do this. Okay, there's Lantern. And we know about all the various things that are gonna want to try and fight us. Yeah, alright, okay, alright. Dodge and weave. And there you go. Mantine, I summon thee! Let me ride upon thine back for like 3.5 seconds. I still feel like I should be able to do that without the help, but whatever. Anyway, hi, Amistar. Do you mind being less near the current? Jesus. Could have easily slipped out and ended up back where I started. That would have been annoying. Alright, so are you going to be like Lumnion, or are you going to be like, well, like Ammonite? And just be like stupid easy? Let's see. You seem to have a whole lot of energy to you. I see how it is. Let's go ahead and see if I can maybe... Okay, all right. I did it without taking unnecessary amounts of damage. That's not bad. All right. I'm glad. I'm more than happy to take a loop before it breaks, okay? Like, that's totally fine and good by me. In fact, hang on. Yo! All right, okay, all right. Sure, not the biggest of challenges or anything, but that was a pretty good showing for someone like me. Even if, once again, Soak really don't have any use in the ocean. But okay, that's fine. That's not why we're here. We're not here to get you to have some sort of super duper amazing beneficial ability. We just need to get you registered. Honestly, if I'd been able to, had I been able to get you before, then I wouldn't have even had to have shown up over here. I could have just, showed the browser and went like, oh yeah, no, I'm a star. I met one of those. Once back there. I sure done and did. Anywho, if I could just please, oh please, stop tackling various Pokemon, or have them do the exact opposite to me. Neither are particularly great. I'm not a fan of either situation. And we can get ourselves out of here. No. I don't think so. Okay. Okay, I was about to ask, how the hell do I get out of here? That's how I get out of here. Okay. Now bring me back. All right, credit where it's due. I really did think that was going to go, like, so much worse than it did. Can you blame me? The last time these two ended up sending me on a mission, it was like hell on earth. Hell in ocean. Which I feel like if you dump the ocean into hell, you'd probably be able to put out a majority of it. Is hell supposed to be an infinite, like, mass? Like, there's no end to hell, it's just infinity stretched out over eternity? I don't really know hell lore. I don't actually have the answer to that. Anyway, well, Ranger, can't you find my Amistar yet? You mean that thing I already did? Yeah. See, didn't I say there's an Amistar? I wasn't lying, was I? Kid? Oh, now he's sulking. Well, I don't really care what he's doing. I did the quest, which means I can leave. More than fine, more than good, more than dandy. Getting out of here, all right? Rhythmic calling. I've come to give you a boon. You know how I feel about various boons. I prefer them. Latent power? What the heck is that all about? What did you just give me, you crazy lass? Boost the styler's power if its energy drops to the orange zone. Oh, Wow, that would have been really useful in a lot of other situations, actually. Okay, wow. Okay, sure. I'm not upset. I'm not angry. No, definitely not. Anyway, you'll take me to Haruba, Montego. Who you want to go to? Yeah, let's go. Let's go! Because that's where another quest is gonna be. Hey, let's go. I say, hey, let's go. Why's your boat gotta be so slow? Get some hitch and you got dang giddy up. You could just ride a freaking mantine faster than this boat can travel. How can you not beat nature? That's like the one thing humanity is attempting to do. Why must you consistently fail? Alright, so where specifically would I find the mission that I am looking for? I remember it said it was in the Haruba Desert, so I can't be chillin' out in the village or nothing. We're not gonna find nobody there. Ah, there you are, you stinky nerd. Oh, hello, Ranger. It's me, Herbert. Involved in grass Pokemon research? Yeah, I actually remember you this time. You've helped me twice already with captures of an Oddish and a Abomasnow. I did indeed do that, yes. This time, Professor Hastings has ordered me to find a Cacturn. It's purportedly in the desert, but I failed to spot one as usual. I see. Which brings us to you, Ranger. Could you bring a Cacturn for me? I suppose I probably could. I'm glad you accepted. This heat has beaten me down. Big mood. All right, so, well, the only problem there is where the heck would I even find one? So this, not much like the Amistar. I don't really, okay, cool, I'm not allowed to go that way. I don't know where on earth one of those would even be. All right, time for some desert combing, I suppose. So I don't actually even need to do any editing. I really thought I was gonna have to wander around this place a whole lot more. I thought this was a situation like all of those other times where you could have found the Pokemon before, but nope, that was, unless I missed it, but I don't think I did. There we are. Hello, Cacturn. There we are. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you just spawned in because of the quest, so that works out pretty well for me. All right, now let's go ahead and see how much of a pain in the tweese you're going to be. So far, not even remotely, actually. If anything, this is very, very super duper ultra mega easy. Yep, even with your little darkness puddles. That weren't nothing at all. Hot times. All right, works out great for me. Hooray, and your power is extraordinarily underwhelming. Of course it is. All right, well, be that as it may. We found what they wanted, and we did it with astonishing speed. I spent more time not knowing where it was I was supposed to go than actually, you know, doing the quest itself. That's always a wonderful sign, isn't it? I think I may have even ended up wasting more time just getting attacked by a random-ass Scorpy. But okay. I have your enigmatic Pokemon for you. Go and do your crazy pants research if you so choose.
Hey, how's it going? I'm Cacturn. What up?
Ah, Cacturn! You're no more and no less a Cacturn.
Yeah, I know what I am.
Thank you for everything, Ranger. Yeah, alright, sure. Weird dude, but quest clear, hooray! Alright, so now what the actual heck do you want from me? Explain the heckin' hex that you want. Rhythmic calling, your quest is confirmed, blah-da-dee-dee, blah-da-dee-boo. Come on, give me my power-ups. What you giving me? Give me something good. Grass defense. Wah, fine. I suppose that's good enough. I gotta start making my way through all of these various extra defensive abilities eventually. And yes, there really are that many quests. There are many. A good chunk of them happen after you beat the main game, in case you're wondering, so, you know. Expect a bonus video after everything is said and done. Alright, so, here's the main issue. I'm fairly certain, with a degree of certainty. Let's see, this last one belongs to Miss Winter, as in the one from Hia Valley. Yes, a Sneasel is making a real nuisance of itself. Gotcha, gotcha, another partner. Okay, all right. The problem is, I'm going to need to ride a boat and then get myself to Hia Valley by finding a Staraptor. Cutting! There we go. That'll save us all a little bit of time. A little bit of the boring stuff cut out of the way. Hello! A Sneasel is making a real nuisance of itself in Almia Castle. In Almia Castle? It's become a headache. How often are you hanging out in Almia Castle? You need to get onto an Empoleon and swim over in all the whirlpools and the ice chunks and everything. What do you... How much time are you spending over there in order for this to even be a problem? Pardon? There's no one in the castle, so who would be disturbed by it? Exactly! It's quite true what you say, but... But that's not important. Please, can you do something about the mischievous sneeze? That doesn't answer any of my questions! Now I feel you're up to dubious actions, nefarious dealings, dirty deeds! Anyway, the Sneasel is on the second floor of Almia Castle. You really got... You're serious with all this mess right now, huh? Alright, well, I mean, I planned on using the Staraptor to get myself back to the Ranger Union, but fine. Lord knows I ain't going through all of that Empoleon riding in the water thing again just to get my ass back over there. Ugh.
5 minutes later.
Alright, so this Sneasel has definitely ended up being somewhere much less convenient than I was prepared for, but okay, that looked like it was upstairs, technically. Alright, I am now officially on the second floor once more. And considering this game's love of unnecessary complexities, getting myself back over to this location specifically will definitely lead me right where the Sneasel is. And I was correct! Chilling on a table! That is disruptive. What a nefarious creature this little fellow is. I do like its ninja run, though. That's delightful. Hey, how's it going? Oh, okay. Make it easy! Sneasel's one of those Pokemon that I always wanted to use on my team, but like, in Gen 2, they make it impossible? In Gen 2, they made all of the new Pokemon impossible to actually get anything out of, which is just weird. It's like, ah, yes, have them all show up in Kanto after you've long since already made your whole ass team. All right, wow, this little dude is definitely making this difficult. Okay, all right, ow, okay, cool. There you are, okay, all right, okay. If you could just stay away from the damn icicle, that would be sick, dope, nasty, I gotta say. All right, doesn't matter, we made it work. We have made friends with the Sneasel. Even more Pokemon that I need to have get airtime. I don't know if there's enough game left for all of these partners. I guess that's the problem when they end up giving you one of every single type. Unfortunate, because I'm still sticking with Misdreavus. She hasn't gotten her time in the sun at all. Even though as a ghost, I can't imagine that she really prefers that. Regardless, I imagine even though Sneasel is also an ice type, this is meant to be my dark type partner. Make a sense. All right, I don't know how on earth you're going to get yourself to the partner farm from here, but I guess I'm just gonna have to trust your natural abilities, huh? All right, so seeing as how I'm technically in a dungeon, yeah, it's gonna take a little bit for me to get out of here. I'll just see you guys at the Ranger Union. I'm gonna be entirely honest with you all. I fully expect to be given more side quests before the next leg of the story. It's probably gonna happen. Look at Sharp Ranger. You too, girl. Man, she always knows just what to say. All right then, so are the higher-ups gonna chew out Keith for his total incompetence? Because he really should be. He needs to learn. I see, yes, understood. Keith sucks. The yellow gem has fallen into the hands of Team Dim Sun. Fine, so it goes. We'll devise a new plan accordingly. There's no time to be feeling sorry for ourselves, or for beating Keith over the head with this cane. Can't be doing that. I'm glad that Keith is safe. That's the main thing. Our next operation will be crucial, but it can wait overnight. I'm sure everyone is exhausted from our hectic day. We need you at full health. Make sure you get well rested. And then I took myself a big ol' heckin' snooze. You don't even know all of the snooze-a-losing that I've been doozins. Yep, there we go. We're going with that. All right, now come along. Quit your loading. Oh, the operators. They do be scanning the horizons. Also, Keith did not go to bed. He just stood there unflinchingly, unblinking the entire night, thinking about his failures. Did you sleep last night? I couldn't sleep. I'm so choked up over this. Yeah, I imagine you'd really want to make up for the fact that you suck. Professor Hastings, have you learned anything from the Incredible Machine's blueprints? Nothing yet, I'm afraid. It's like upside down or in Spanish. I don't friggin' know. The data disk is password protected. It has defied our efforts to crack it. I can crack a disk and just break it over my knee. Give it over to me. I can do it. I questioned Isaac about it, but he's become withdrawn. Oh, what a goddamn goober. So your mentor was evil. Like I said, it's your fault for not noticing. It was very obvious. Ugh. I do have some good news, though. Significant advancements have been made in deciphering the diary, somehow. This is an entry some 3 years before the Shadow Crystal's discovery. X month, XX day. I spent another day poring through old documents and writings. I learned of the red gem, the blue gem, and the yellow gem. There is no green gem, as much as I really wanted there to be. I learned how the Shadow Crystal fears and loathes the harmony of the gems, which is weird because it's a rock and they don't have feelings, and how it also strangely seeks their harmony. Bizarre that. I now understand what I must do while I still live. It is 2. And that's as far as we got. Cool, that told us nothing. Like, literally nothing. That was pointless. Why'd you call me in here for that? Still, it gives us hope. Our hypothesis was correct. The 3-colored gems have an effect on the Shadow Crystal. I mean, we knew that just from actual experimentation. We saw it happen. Oi. It's clear Brighton Hall came to the same realization. All right. Excuse me, it's Isaac. I thought things through last night. Oh, have you finally come to your senses? Gonna make up for unintentionally abiding a criminal organization? I'm ashamed to realize this now. I saw, but I didn't understand anything. Or you just deliberately chose to be ignorant. All I've seen of the world was through a microscope or a PC monitor. But all that changed yesterday. Even though I'm supposed to be an enemy, Sven treated me like a brother. Professor Hastings shouted at me 3 times asking for the password. But he left me alone after that, and I appreciate that. Most people yell at me like all day. I was given a comfortable bed and a warm breakfast, and everyone was smiling. Oh man, that French toast really made the difference, I gotta tell you. It took me too long, but I finally realized that I was being used. It sure did, buddy. I didn't want to believe it. I couldn't admit it yesterday. I was too scared to. The password is Melody. It's my little sister's name. Well, that's just adorable. Melody's in Peweltown. I wonder how she is. Isaac, thank you. That took courage. This could save Almia. Tell the researchers, the password is Melody. Wait, there's no exclamation mark. It's just Melody without a period either. Ah. I don't know why I find that so funny, but I do. Oh, that's delightful. All right. Professor Hastings, we're ready. All right, what seems to be the haps? Very well. Bring up the data on the underfoot monitor, if you will. I still say this thing was an extraordinarily gross use of funds. But all right, whatever. Oh, hey, check it out. It's that tower that I literally said was going to be the thing they slapped the crystal on. Wild, isn't it? If only people ever listened to me. Huh, this shape. I've seen this shape somewhere. Yeah, I bet you have. This can't be. Wow, are you guys finally catching up to me? Because I've been there like 10 parts ago. I'd say it might be. This is all true tower. It's utterly horrifying. Yeah, I mean, who makes their building bright purple? That's just weird. All True Tower is the Incredible Machine? And it'll be completed tomorrow! Now that's a Mamma Mia moment. Yep. In my professional, professorly opinion, we're screwed. Take a close look at the blueprint. See? At the top of the tower, overlooking all of Almia? That object at the top, it's probably the giant shadow crystal. So this is what it's about. Give me a moment to think. Okay. How much do you personally quantify as a moment? 5 minutes or like 3 days? When the professor gets into that state, he won't emerge for a while. We call it his solitary strategy session. So what can you do in the meantime? Why, patrol, of course. Ooh! Please go out among the citizens and try to address their concerns. When you're done, please report to me. Also, it may be a wise precaution to capture strong Pokemon. I wouldn't be surprised by anything that happens now, dears. I've already long since done that, if you didn't realize. Alright, what do you all think? I can't handle sitting around waiting. Yeah, but you also can't handle missions, so what are you gonna do with yourself? I think it's gonna be one long day. Isaac was like I'd expected. just a lovable science nerd with a mushroom haircut. Yeah, I suppose. I mean, it's still very, very silly how much he didn't realize. Also, what the hell are you doing here? Hey, listen, Sumi. Tomorrow is All True Incorporated's birthday bash. Have a look at this. You and your goddamn newspapers. Ooh, the Go Rock Quads are gonna celebrate the opening. That's delightful. I do like their fiddle player. The Go Rock Quads, live and in person, on stage, plugged in, and rocked out. I'm looking forward to it, but isn't that sort of wrong in these desperate times? We're in an operation now. Back to work, Ranger. You're the one who interrupted me. All right, well, tell you what. How about we enjoy some vibes first? Vibes truly do make everything better, I have to say. All right, then. So, I imagine that means we've got more quests to do. What exactly would you like me to do for you? Let's see. I dropped my fishing rod into the sea. Cool. I have another Pokemon capture request. Cool. All right. I sincerely sorry about the fuss over the whole espresso machine thing. I'll make it up to you by passing on a piece of news that you'll find fascinating. Assuming I have a favor to ask. Oh, hey, it's Ollie. Okay. All right. Sure. That sounds like a whole lot of nonsense I'm being expected to be dealing with. All right. Well, let's just take it one step at a time, one quest at a time, and we'll see it through by the end. I vote we go talk to Ollie first. Just because it gives me an excuse to head back to our original town and check in on everybody, you know? I miss them. They're pretty cool, you know? And I had to go to the big old major leagues and whatnot. I gotta be real, man. It's interesting how many characters this game sort of introduced, sort of fleshes out, and then just kind of, you leave, you know? Even like Rhythmy and Keith, they were gone for like a very large portion of the game until they just came back. It's interesting, isn't it? I suppose everything sort of comes around eventually. But it's also, I mean, true to life. I mean, you know, you're not gonna see every person you meet every single day. I'll talk to you in just a second, Ollie. I wanna see everybody inside first. Hey! Ollie helps me with this and that on a volunteer basis. So he does. Aw, nobody's here. I wanted to say howdy doody. I'm actually very disappointed by this. All right then, well, what seems to be the haps, Ollie? I was wondering if you could help me. Well, that is my job. For the longest time, I've been thinking of ways I could make Elaine happy. You know, to repay her for treating my burns and everything else. So I thought it might make her happy to see her favorite kind of Pokemon. That stands to reason, sure. I asked her about it and she told me her favorite Dragonair. All right. I thought Elaine would choose Magnemite or Magneton, you know, because of her love of mechanical things. Go fig. But wow, she likes Dragonair. Dragonair do be a freaking majestic Pokemon. You can't say it's not. Don't you think that's kind of surprisingly romantic of her? Ah, you got a thing for her. Okay, I get you. But there's a big problem, namely the getting a Dragonair thing. I'm not a ranger, so I don't even know where I should even look for one of them. That's why I wanted to ask you for your help. Yeah, I can manage that, sure. Could you bring back a Dragonair for me? They live in Almia Castle. I didn't see one the last time I was there, but yeah, all right, sure. Ranger, honestly, you're the only person who I could ask for something like this. Indeed I am. All right, then. Well, I mean, space-time fast-forward is go. Blech. Ah, hello there! Chilling down in one of the various pits for whatever reason. All right, yeah, no, we can work with this, And your Dragonfire, much pain, much ouch. All right, let's see, you got anything else? Ah, orbitals. Because everything under the sun needs one of those godforsaken things at this point, huh? All right. Dragonfire, perhaps Dragon Rage even. I could see it. And what is even this thing that is circling you, by the way? It looks like a shard of glass or something. What kind of nonsense bullcrap are you trying to peddle this day, you strange dragon creature? There you go. Oh, man, we made a lot of progress with that one. It was worth the damage. Hella worth. Hella! All right. Okay, not bad at all. Oh, damn, lot of EXPs. Thank you. All right, so let's see. I also just went and got Misdreavus again because I could. So we can chuck out Dusclops because it does exactly what Misdreavus does, except Misdreavus is better. And Gabite, you just kind of been here because you are here. That's pretty much all there is to say about that. Alrighty, now for me to make my way all the way back. Oy, oy, oy. You know something weird that I couldn't help but notice as I was dragging this Dragonair along with me? It can fly! Has Dragonair always been able to fly? Because I know Dratini sure can't. It was slithering around when we found it in Almia Castle and everything, but Dragonair's just straight up floating off the ground for some reason. I'm not sure what the deal with that is. It's neat. Can't say it isn't, but still. Anyway, here's a Dragonair. Oh my! This Dragonair is stunning. I can see why Elaine would fall in love with this Pokemon. Thank you so much. Please wait here a second. I'll get Elaine to come out. BKB. What is up? Why the big hurry? And dragging her out by the arm. Behold, Dragonair. My gosh, a Dragonair? It do be rather majestic. Well, Elaine, you're always so busy with work all the time, and... It's awesome! Fabulous! Awesome! She said that twice. Sumi went through the trouble of capturing that Dragonair for you. I feel overwhelmed. I never expected to see a Dragonair for real. Well, there it be. Elaine, the way you're smiling now, I think I'm seeing it for the first time. I don't think that's true. She's a smiler. Well, maybe you're right. Yeah, Elaine, you're usually all about work and not much else. Thank you, Ollie. What? It's not me you should be thanking. The thanks should go to the ranger. It was your idea, dude. Sumi, thank you too. Thanks for letting me see a real Dragonair. Ollie, we should go back inside. Sumi, I hope you'll visit the ranger base now and again. I made an attempt! Sumi, thank you. So, is the Dragonair just gonna be chilling with me, or... I don't know, it could be the ranger base mascot or something. I mean, why not, right? But all right, Rhythmy calling. That's time for more boons, more power-ups. What the heck you plan on giving me today? Combo bonus. Oh, now what's this fresh madness? Elaborate. Let's see. Boost the Styler's power after 6 uninterrupted loops. I mean, maybe I could use that occasionally. I'm not sure, actually. I wish it was slightly less. Maybe just 4 or 5, but then it would obviously be far too broken. So, okay, I get it, but that's a shame. All right, now where the heck is that Haruba Desert? It's over there. All right, now we're flying on over there, because I believe that is where the last 2 of our quests for the day are going to be. Hiya! Let us go and see. Let us see what the haps be about. Yes, there you are. Hello. Ranger, we meet again. It's me, the collector of stank. I hate to ask, but I'd like you to do another quest for me. So you may ask yourself.
Well, how did I get here?
What is missing from Oscar's collection of fragrances? Why, none other than Wheezing and Skuntank. I implore you to bring them back to me. Whoa, what a coincidence. I just so happened to run across one of both of those things. That's crazy! I definitely didn't have to go through Almia Castle and the oil rig hideout again in order to find both of these things off screen. No, definitely not. Why would you think that? That's silly. When you bring them to me, I expect to see them together, naturally. Wow, that's absolute crazy pants, my guy. Anyway, here they are. Their stank is ready for you, bro. Oh, they be stankin'. Oh, they be stankin' it up. With the 2 of them together, the smell is overwhelming. Let me take their fragrances and store them in my mason jars, like so. Yep. Once again, he is making all the Pokemon very uncomfortable. I don't want to know how you're exactly extracting these odors. I don't need to know. Ranger, I thank you for accepting my quests. Not once, but twice. I also thankful to the Wheezing and Skuntank for coming all this way here for me. Well, they seem to be pretty jazzed about the fact that somebody actually likes their stanks. Well, I'd best be off. Off to another foreign land in search of new fragrances for my vast collection. Perhaps we'll meet again. You know, out of everybody that I've done quests for, I gotta say, that dude is definitely up there in terms of the weirdest. I don't need to know a single solitary aspect of his life. He can just go ahead and be an enigma for the rest of my eternity. I don't need that in my day-to-day. No, thank you. All right, now give me more power. It's gonna be a defensive thing. Dark defense. Yeah, all right. We take those. All right.
Ta-da!
Now, the last one should be the coffee guy, I think? That should probably be what it is. Although, I really am just gonna have to preemptively just release Weezing and Skunk Tank out into the wild. I'm never gonna need a level 2 tackle, and the stink is context sensitive, you see. I had to let Miss Magius go in order to be able to hold on to both of those at the same time. A tragedy, but we still have Arcanine and Sceptile. We've also got Dragonair just chilling with us. I mean, we can hang with that. There might be a level 3 something or another we gotta smash down. Who knows? Who knows? All right, so what's up? I'm sincerely sorry about that fuss over the whole espresso machine thing. I'll make it up to you by passing on a piece of news you'll find most fascinating. Somehow I doubt that immensely, but I got nowhere else to be. I was in Hippowdon Temple when I saw them. They've got to be the latest Gigaremo. They weren't espresso machines, mind you. I won't make that mistake again. And wonder of wonders, the Gigaremo were moving about on their own power. Isn't this where you come in? I think I already know where this is going. That's what I wanted to hear. They were in Hippowdon Temple. He's talking about Claydol, isn't he? Great. Not only are they a real assway's way all the way into that temple, if I'm gonna have to capture more than one of them, that's gonna blow! But a quest is a quest, no matter how dumb. Let's go do it. There we go. Getting through this godforsaken temple really was a massive pain in the ass. How did you get here? How? Ugh. Ranger, those are it. Those are the latest Gigaremo. No, those are just Claydol. Even Misdreavus was confused. And of course they're attacking me. All right, well, this is going to suck on toast, but here we friggin' go. They're teleporting the way they know how. All right. In your stupid nonsense. Yep. That sucks. Let's not with all of that. All right, taking lots of damage. This sucks so much. All right, hang on. There we are. Okay, all right. Just keep it going. Keep it going. And all right. There we go. I actually think we managed to get the combo thing going for that one, which is nice. Okay, and keep it going. All right. Inexplicably, this actually went all right. Sure, I took a lot of damage, but I have so much HP, it really didn't matter. Whew. I choose to believe that the combo thing really did come in clutch for that whole situation. How the hell am I supposed to get out of here, by the way? This temple. You're gonna make me walk all the way out? Huh? Those things aren't Gigaremo? They're Pokemon named Claydol. Well, I'll be. Sorry about all that. So you have to admit, they look like Gigaremo, don't they? Not even remotely. No, you're blind. And stupid. All right, well, quest clear and all that. That's pretty cool, I guess, but yeah, now I have to go through all of the trouble of getting myself out of this hellhole. Okay, well, at least I get a power-up for it. At least I get a power-up. Ghost defense, woo! So fancy, so schmancy, and everything in between. All right, well, it's a huge dent done. No, we're not inviting the opportunity to get into even more kerfuffles. We do not need that, absolutely not. Okay, now just to make sure that I've done everything that there is to do before we move on. I have not! I dropped my fishing rod in the sea. Right, you did do that, didn't you? You did. All right, so I guess I'll just keep going until I reach that Zelda teleporter. Seems to be the best course of action. Oh boy, yeah, all right, I'll see you guys in Pule Town. Oy. Ah, all right then, where'd you drop it? You're just the person I wanted to see. You've got to hear me out. I went out fishing earlier today. This captain here took me out on his boat. So I was fishing when something came along and bam, I had it hooked. It was big, and by big, I mean humongous. He yanked my rod right out of my hands. My long-gone daddy willed that rod to me, and now it's at the bottom of the sea. I lost my precious rod to a whale lord, I'm sure of it. Far from impossible. Wow, what a jerk. You'll have to forgive me for casting a skeptical eye on that whale lord of a tale. But, and I've been saying this all along, you'll have to give up that rod as lost. I can't give it up. When that whale lord took off with my rod, it also got my float. It was a work of art crafted by Mr. Woodward himself. More easily said than done, though. The sea's not exactly a wading pool. And so, we've been arguing back and forth without making any headway. That's where you come in, Ranger. I think you can do something about this. Please, will you go get my fishing rod? Okay. That's what I wanted to hear. My rod went down in the Sea of Whale Lord near the oil field in the sea. You don't say. Okay. I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm not entirely sure where specifically that would be, and it's not like the Whale Lord Sea is the smallest thing in the universe now, is it? Alright then. Here's hoping the game gives me something oh so resembling a bit of an idea as to where it is I'm supposed to go. Alright. I dive down in the waters once more to find a fishing rod. The only thing is, it's not like it's gonna be obviously on the map or anything, so what exactly am I supposed to do? Like, what am I looking for specifically? Like, a shiny something or another just on the ground? Is that what we're doing? I have no way of knowing. Oh. That's not difficult at all! That's easy breezy styles! Oh my goodness. I mean, sure, I'm probably gonna have to do battle with a Kingdra, which is unfortunate, but yay, you know, could have been so much worse. Yeah, alright, sure. Actually, kind of looks like I might have been able to get it without doing this, but whatever. Let's just go ahead and grab a Kingdra any dang way, because why the hell not? Alright, oh my goodness, that's a lot of bubbles. That's a lot of bubbles you be doing right there. Oh boy. And okay, cool. All of that charging for literally no reason. That's fun. Oh, cool. All of that charging for literally no reason. That's fun. Oh, hey, cool. All of that charging for literally no reason. That's fun. You are an obnoxious sort, aren't you, lass? Alright. You know, some Pokemon just feel inherently feminine to you for whatever reason. Kingdra's always been one of those for me. I don't know why. Yeah. I get it. Okay, yeah, I get it. Blah, blah, blee, blue, 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 blub. Blib, blub, blee, blue, blah, 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 blue. I'm getting unnecessary damage. I'm probably actually going to end up getting my Styler destroyed if I keep this up. All right, look, if this doesn't end somewhere soon, then I'll just run away before it becomes a problem. That's what I'll do. There we are. Pay no mind, give no heed. No mind, no heed, just loops. There we are. Okay. Will I ever actually get anything vaguely resembling use out of this? Probably not. But I've got it. I have the Kingdra now. What is it that you can do? Are you just really good at soaking? Is that your thing? No, level 4 Crush. That might be useful if we ever end up in the water again. I don't know, maybe. Either way, give me that fishing rod. Give me that mess. There you are. Okay. Well, I'm gonna be honest with you. Oops. I was expecting that to be an astronomically larger amount of effort. God damn it, man. Why do these rapids always have to be arranged in just such a perfect way to make you slam head first into any Pokemon within eye shot? Okay. Now let's just do everything we possibly can. Ignore any and all Tentacruel. I am not dealing with that. No, you son of a horsey! Okay. Why, though? Why? You're so tiny. You're so hopeless. Why? Why would you dare try to assault me this way? Why would you not run away in fear? Have some goddamn sensibilities! So frustrating. Okay. Just drive your way off. Yet again. We'll deliver this godforsaken fishing rod and we can move on with our lives. I've done so much editing, I have no idea what this episode's length is even looking like. We'll probably report back to the Ranger Union and we'll call it there. Just hope that that's a decent enough episode. Oh yeah, that's it! That's my fishing rod! You're the greatest, thanks! Ah, see? Look at this, Captain. There. That's where the whale lord bit it. I mean, look! I mean, a whale lord is very large. If it bit your fishing rod, I think, I don't think you would exist anymore. I'm pretty sure it would be atomized with those teeth. Anywho, go ahead and just, gimme. I want, I want the prize, please. Psychic defense. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. All right. But that's less side quests we gotta do ourselves later. Oh, thanks to you, Ranger, I got my rod back safe, sound, and intact. I'll go out fishing with it right now. Next time, I'll haul my catch out. Okay, but if you lose it again, I am not doing anything of the sort. Just throwing that out there. I ain't getting that thing back. You get one go of it. That's it. What's happening? This is unorthodox. This is Rhythmy calling. You are to report to Chairperson Irma when you're done with your patrol. Did this game just remind me of how I'm supposed to progress the game as I was walking over to progress the game? Are you serious right now with this? Oh my god. Alright, well, anyway, I'll just go to the Union now. God. There we are. Okay, I'm as ready as I'm ever going to ever feasibly be. Several hours later, well then why did I come so early? I could have taken a whole ass nap while I was waiting, man. This is what I get for being punctual, apparently. Oh, hey, Barlow! Professor Hastings, if you would, please. Before I outline our operation, you need to know more about All True Tower. 'Tis a hideous thing, gaudy as hell. Isaac, please. Yes, sir. Time for me to be a nerd. The tower is 334 meters tall, which is just shy of 1,000 feet. From the top of the tower, you can see out to all corners of the Almia region. But it's not an observation deck for tourists or anything of the sort. It had to be that tall to gain control over every Pokemon in Almia. Yeah, so that's exactly what I thought they were going to do. The Shadow Crystal from the Chroma Ruins is set on top of the tower. A strong electrical feed to the crystal unleashes its power. It'll gain control over all Pokemon with an approximately 500-mile radius. The incredible machine's power is equal to roughly 8 million Gigaremo units. Christ. Halfway up the tower is the centralized control room. It allows control of individual Pokemon with unique signals for each one. It also has approximately 300 times more commands than the Mini Remo. Yee. These facts emerged from Isaac sharing information with us. Combined with our own data, we have a clearer picture of what we are facing. Complete and total doom. Kincaid had misled Isaac all this time with the false promises about the tower. A peaceful project for fostering new means of communication between Pokemon and people, he was told. Yeah, and how'd that go? So, we come to the question, what is their objective? Professor Hastings, are you a complete and total idiot? The answer? We found written in Brighton Hall's diary. I feel like we could probably just guess. It's not really that hard. I guess he just has a flair for the dramatic. Blech. My son, Blake Hall, having just turned 16, drove me out of the company, the asshole. His parting words crushed me. I will eliminate anyone who stands in the way of my world domination, even my father. My son has become the main character in this nightmare, the nightmare woven by the Shadow Crystal. This is as far as we've been able to decipher. Wow, that guy I thought was evil is evil. Crazy. Blake Hall is aiming to take over the world? The incredible machine can control all the Pokemon in Almia, supposedly. If that's so, world domination doesn't sound all that far-fetched. This is terrifying news. Yes, yes it is. I know, hey, look at that. Seems like it's all going down. What was that noise? They must have run power to the incredible machine as a test. Damn, it just straight up made everything shake. That's ominous. They only turned it on for an instant to monitor its operation. Judging by the noise just now, however, the test was a failure. Oh, so we have a little bit of time. I imagine they haven't been able to do the final adjustments to the program. That's because I was supposed to do them. Yee. However, even if the final adjustments aren't made, the tower will still operate. Its power will be reduced to about half, but it will work. That's how the incredible machine was designed. You really needed a more creative name for the thing. Even at half powered, it can wreak havoc far and wide. All right, everyone, look sharp. Let me announce our plan. Extensive analysis of the blueprints makes one thing abundantly clear. It's virtually impossible to shut off the tower's electrical circuits. I don't know, I have a Tyranitar. I could probably just tell it to hyper beam the ever-loving hell out of a support beam and make the entire thing fall over. I mean, I guess that would probably cause a lot of casualties, which wouldn't be a great look. So, I guess that's fair. We must do something about the shadow crystal itself atop the tower. However, infiltrating the tower will be an undertaking fraught with danger. What then can we do? There remains but one course of action. Mount an assault on the tower from the outside. Do you recall how the 3 pendants shone on the rooftop? And how they turned the dark shard completely transparent? Indeedy do. This is what we will attempt on the top of the tower. For that, ideally, we should have the red, blue, and the yellow gems together. With only 2 we have, however, we should severely weaken the tower's power. The Tower of Power. Its output should be cut by nearly 70% if we succeed. Sounds good to me. Alright, Professor. How do we get the 2 gems to the shadow crystal atop the true tower? I mean, realistically, couldn't we just grab onto them, jump onto some Star Raptors, and fly up there? Are you suggesting we should get my Star Raptors help? Hey! Precisely. Nice! You will live up to your nickname, the Flying Ranger. You know, I do it quite often, too. 2 top rangers are to each ride a Star Raptor carrying the red or blue gem. They are to circle the tower and draw closer and closer to the shadow crystal. The closer they get, the greater the gem's effect on the shadow crystal. Of course, that also increasingly exposes the top rangers to danger. For this important mission, I would like to call upon the best of our top rangers, the 2 that we have learned to take pride in. The 2 top rangers are Sven and Wendy. Oh. Okay. Now you're talking. I've been longing for a mission like this. You can count on me. Flying is what I'm especially good at. Sumi and Keith, you are to remain on standby at the Union. Bruh. There's no telling what might happen, so we want you here. Does that displease you? I mean, kinda, yeah. I mean, I was literally the one behind just about every single conceivable aspect of this story up to this point. I'm the one that got all of the gems. I'm the one who went through all of the danger. Everyone else was just following me the entire time. And now, when the chips are down and we're at the finish line, you're saying, go take the day off? Are you kidding me? We area rangers will concentrate on addressing the concerns of citizens. That's what I'd hope to hear, Barlow. You are entrusted with that task. Finally, we need a name for our operation. No, we don't. We shall borrow the name of the writer of that charred diary. We will call it Operation Brighton. That's dumb. That's very, very dumb. Yes, sir. Well, guess I'll go take a nap. What else do you want me to do with myself, really? I have faith that you will all be safe. I have faith that both of them are gonna fall flat on their asses and I'm gonna have to save them. Man the Union while we're gone. We'll report in regularly. I mean, we all see where this is going, right? I mean, sure, I didn't expect Keith to be getting brought along in all of this. He completely sucks. But I mean, I've done so much! I can't handle sitting around waiting. Yeah, well, looks like you don't get anything resembling a choice now, do you? So, you seem a little disappointed, dears. You probably feel left out, don't you? Well, you should consider it from our perspective. We can't have everyone dashing off towards the key objective. If that were to happen, this wouldn't be an operation. No, it'd become nothing more than a race among our top rangers. You'll definitely get opportunities to demonstrate your worth. Until then, I ask you two to help keep the Union from harm. Yeah, prove my worth. I definitely haven't done anything resembling that up to now, have I? Sigh. Well. And now things have gone horribly awry, it would seem. Oh, hey, it's that guy again. Big trouble! The ground floor's doors were blown apart by a wicked explosion. Oh, well, goddamn, I guess it was a good idea that somebody stayed behind. Some big, sinister guy came in. I'm gonna go tell the others. Okay. Wait, no, I wanted to save! Let me save the game! Oh, hey, it's Wide Guy. Who are you? Do you have an appointment? Who am I? Do I have an appointment? You think I am caring about that? What, are you receptionists, not rangers? No use for you. I have none. Aye. Well, look who we are having here. Is this not Sumi? You are remembering me, yes, you are. We were meeting only 1 day ago. Is me Heath? Send you a fake voicemail? No, I don't remember you at all, actually. That yellow gem you give me nicely as big present? We is hiding it away. Very, very careful, like. Where can it be? In tower, somewhere. That's how he laughs, by the way. I really kind of wanted to save? Oh, well, this is a fine conundrum. Now then, time. This is for having fun times. Okay. Never made that sound in fear before. Okay, so this is a problem. Okay. I have no means of healing, so if I screw up, I'm going to have to redo just about, all of those quests again? Oh, dear God. Okay. All right. Okay. Never before has me not screwing up been more important than right here and right now. Okay. Fine. I'm just gonna have to take this slowly and methodically. Do your orbitals, do your discharge, and I will do my thing my way. All right. You're just gonna shoot out a little Orby Derby, Orby Gorby Gorbin, Orbin Gorbinson. There we are. All right. I'm just gonna stick with the exact same strategy I had before. Hopefully this is far enough away. It is. Okay, good. All right, whatever. God damn it. All right. Didn't make much in the way of progress on this one, but that's okay. As long as we take this slowly and don't make any unnecessary chances or risks, and it should be fine. Yeah, you would make a beeline straight for the area, wouldn't you? Wouldn't you, big guy? All right. Now we wait. Sure, we do lose a little bit of progress with all the waiting we're doing, but nowhere near as much as we would if we had to do this whole section over again. So here we go. Very strange the game wasn't down for letting me save beforehand, though, but okay. All right. There go the orbs. And I don't feel safe here, if I'm honest. Whew, just barely, actually. Okay, all right. Okay. This is what happens when you actually take precautions. My goodness. Really, only electrify level 3? Come on, dude. It should definitely be at least a 4 for this fellow. But all right. That's how you do that. Now, could you please leave this place so I can save my game? And through the window. All right, the door was open. Maybe get careless too much, me. Yeah, Jesus. What was that? That came from upstairs. Or no, I mean, it's going to be like our plan. For you good I did do, yeah? I was playing decoying. For you two upstairs going is too late. You don't say. Sumi designated this operation a mission. You don't say. Well, you know what else I designated as? Leaving the building so I can frickin' save the game. Okay, all right. Assuming it lets me. I saying you too late, yes? But you going looking anyway? Okay. Man really just said, you're not actually running away, are you little coward? Just let me get to the vibe station. Okay, yep, that's a lot of explosions. I'm not letting you take Isaac! Oh. Keith doing his Keith thing. Oh, dear Lord. Can I please save my game? Nice. I'm never going back to all true. And dab. Professor Isaac, weren't we once colleagues who worked alongside each other? Why, I learned how to operate software from you. Really? You taught him Excel? Impressive. Didn't I also share my candies with you? Yeah, but they taste like licorice. You tricked me, saying that it was for the good of the society and peace. It was completely the other way around. I was lied to over and over. I'm never going back there again. Honestly, I wouldn't know or care much about peace among Pokemon. I do know that people will be able to live easier than now. You do understand that we're a very peace-oriented organization. We're not buying that bull plop. Man just broke the damn wall and dabbed. He's clearly up to no good. You blast a hole, yeah, in the Union HQ's wall, and yet you claim to be peaceful? That's stretching the truth beyond the breaking point. We'll have your lot pay for the damage. Not having much success, are we? Please let me save. Oh, but she is doing a jig. For the love of God, let me... Oh, hey, they kidnapped your sister. That sucks. Handling matters in a manner befitting a gentleman takes time, my dear. So drop the gentlemanly act and do it in a dirty, despicable way. Damn, like this, for instance. I kidnapped a child. Isaac, help me! Melody, where are you going with her? Hello, mushroom-haired Isaac. We need the architect of the incredible machine to make the final adjustments. You'll come with us, won't you? You don't have much choice, sweetie. You see what's going on? I don't have to spell it out for you, do I? Do what we say, or we horribly murder your young sister. Isn't that crazy? How about a little demonstration instead? A little pinch! Oh no! Ow! That's dirty, you hag. Hag? Did you just call me a hag? Yeah, well, beauty goes right out the goddamn window when your personality is that of dish rag. You jumped up mouthpiece of a boy. You're going to regret that. Okay, that did it. Now I'm steamed. Isaac, decide. Are you coming or staying? This time your precious sister's gonna get more than a pinch. I have a hacksaw. Okay, I'll go back. Isaac. He doesn't really have much of a choice. They're hurting Melody because of me. That settles that. We're done with this place. Bye-bye, babies. So you didn't even let her go, huh? God, you guys suck. What the? Was I even needed for this union raid? Were you ever needed at any point in your life, Ice? I'm gonna be honest, you're definitely the most superfluous of the group. Lavana swept in and stole the show herself. Oh my God, please do not. I don't have health for this! Oh, Jesus. So what should I do now? Just going home sounds lame. May as well amuse myself. Oh, this is so bad. Oh God. Oh God. Okay. All right. Just throwing a boss gauntlet at me. My favorite part is how I totally could have mentally prepared for all of this. Oh, great. Garchomp is fast as hell. Makes all sorts of mud puddles. That's great. That's fantastic. Okay. Luckily, just a lot of short range slashies. I do not like the mud puddles. I do not like them. No sir, no sir, no sir. No siree, no sirrah. Don't like them, don't need them, don't want them. Okay, that was like a level 3. Oh, all right. Your level 3 move was just one dash. Very unimpressive. Very, very unimpressive. Okay, I thought we were in the clear when Lavana jumped out the window. Not so much, it seems. Not so much. And, no. Definitely none of that. Here comes the goopy nonsense. There you are. Constantly running around, causing problems for everybody. Mostly me. Okay, come on. Run slightly less, please. Hold your ass still for me so that I may loop it. Loopin', hoppin', hookin', knockin', lippin', looper. Loopin', loppin', loopin', lippin', leppin', loppin', loopin', loppin'. Alright, well, I mean, the good news is this is substantially easier than I was expecting it to be. You'd think a pseudo-legendary would be able to do more than it is doing. I can only assume that it must do, like, oodles and oodles of damage if it actually manages to hit you, but, I ain't giving it the opportunity to do that. Okay. Man, that was scary. Jesus Christ. Level 5 crush. Yeah, I bet. Oh my God. Ugh. Please go away now so I can save. Alright, well, I'm definitely certain that not only is this episode not going to be short, it's probably going to be too damn long. Not too shabby. Just see why you're a top ranger. We'll have a rematch if we see each other at tomorrow's event. And you most assuredly will. Drop something off my desk so I'm just gonna ignore your stupid ass dab as I go down here. Until then, farewell. I don't even know if he did do the dab or not. I wasn't looking. Professor Hastings, I'm gonna get those clowns. No, I absolutely forbid that. Chasing headlong after them plays right into their hands. There's still time before midnight when Alchu's birthday arrives. It gives us time to rethink our operation. And also, I'm Murph! Aye, Power Rangers, more trouble! Now there's a creepy guy on the 3rd floor. Let me save! Sumi, hurry to the 3rd floor. No. God, no. How about shut the ever-loving hell up and let me vibe? How about we do that instead? There we are. That's much better. All right, and now the episode is over. See you next time.